Coach, you said right before Big 12 play started, a fear that this team maybe would get overconfident from its record heading into league play. Did that come to fruition, or is it the fact that you've played some of the better teams in the league, and maybe it's just that step up in competition?
Well, it did. I mean, it did. You get a lot of confidence playing against weaker teams, and you get bad habits. And everybody's wondering why I was upset after games and all that. I think everybody sees right now why I was upset, because I knew what was coming in the conference play. Now, you have that, and then you add in the injuries. I mean, that last non-conference game, we're banged up, and we're still paying for that. We're still paying for that right now, and it kind of just added to it. And right now we don't even know. Alexis Brewer hadn't practiced for the last 2 days. I don't know if we're going to dress her or not. Shania's banged up, and Katrina Pardee's banged up. So I mean, I don't know. We'll put 5 out there.
Going up against a team that's winless in conference play so far, but I would imagine that
scares me.
As much as they may be desperate for a win, you feel similarly?
Oh, absolutely. We need a couple more wins in January, and then try to get some people healthy. I don't know. Alexis went in for a layup and fell over a bag the other night, and now hurt her foot. Her knee's all swollen again, and I mean it just keeps compounding one thing after another. And like I said, she hadn't practiced for the last couple of days, so we'll see about her.
Alexis was the one who was providing your scoring off the bench. LNA was talking about Christina Kane being possibly the X factor right now, somebody you really
I thought I already answered that. No. That was off the record.
She was just standing directly behind you.
I just happened to overhear what she was saying.
I mean, obviously,
well, it is.
She needs to be a scorer.
Absolutely. And she's had some games where she came in and did that, and then she's had other games where she didn't. And our bench is not deep, so whoever we put in's got to contribute. And when they're not contributing, you're leaving tired players out on the floor, and that's not a good thing in the Big 12.
I know it takes, obviously she dominated in Florida junior college basketball. This is a whole other level, and you usually find that it takes some of these JUCO transfers some time to get here. And
they're just like freshmen. I mean, it's a whole new learning curve, and some pick it up quicker than others. And sometimes usually after non-conference play they'll pick it up. Sometimes it takes a year to get where they need to be. So you just never know. I see some good things from her. She wants to do the right things. It's not because of that. She wants to do the right thing, but she just still don't understand our defense, don't understand what we're doing offensively and that type of stuff. But she's going to play, and we got to get her better. I got to do a better job getting her ready.
Do you think that the confidence is still there? Is that taking ahead a little bit here lately?
You know what, though? Honestly, I'm not worrying about confidence right now. Let's play hard and quit worrying about feelings and all that stuff. You know what I mean? I've worried about feelings now. First part of the conference play, I don't have any more feelings right now. All right, and I'm not worrying about feelings right now. We got to do what's right, and we got to try to win games and quit being sentimental and all that stuff. Now's the time to buckle down and get mentally tough. And get ready to win some basketball games.
So how do you do that starting tomorrow night against this Kansas team?
Well, we started in practice. Last 2 practices, I told them I'm going back to my old style coaching. I'm not doing it. I'm not babying people. I'm going to demand you don't do it, and then there's going to be consequences. And it's twofold, though. You can't demand a lot of players that are hurt. You know what I mean? So you can't just drill them hard. But the ones that aren't hurt, we're going to start demanding a lot more out of them.
The specific challenges with Kansas?
Yeah, well, just like you said, they need a win in the conference bad. We need a win in the conference bad. And so they're going to be ready to play. They're deeper than we are. They're not as big. They start 6 foot, 6'1" at the 4 and 5, and then they come off the bench at 6'4". But, it's not like they have great size. So hopefully, we can play and we can get up the lanes and create some turnovers. And they play a box and 1, they'll play a triangle 2, they'll play a 2-3, they'll play man, they'll press out with 2-2-1, press out with diamond. So their type of team's going to change up a lot. So we'll just have to adjust the way they change up.
In Connecticut, they used to have a #1 nationally ranked men's team, and they were able to put a women's team on the floor that was, you know, as good as anybody else ever maybe. Does that hurt Kansas though? The fact that their men's team has been so good. I mean, unless you really want to make a total commitment to doing it. I mean, would you think it's harder to?
You know what, though? I always think, I mean, the way I look at it, like when our football team's good and our name's out there throughout the country, to me, that only helps us in recruiting. And the same way men's basketball, they're good and their name's out there being mentioned on TV and ESPN. To me, that helps us. It doesn't hurt us in recruiting. So the more West Virginia is mentioned, the better it is, I think, for recruiting for us.
So, not that it probably should at Kansas, but it could.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. And this guy does a good job. He runs a lot of good sets. He just got to get the talent pool in there.
You have a lot of campus visits in the fall, right? You take them over to football games.
Oh, yeah, we're going to continue to have a lot of campus visits. There's going to be a lot of visits.
You got a hole or two.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of visits coming up after the season. But, yeah, we'll continue to do that. You know, it's all about recruiting. We got to get players in there. We got to get players healthy. The key to us right now is try to get a couple wins here in January and try to get a couple players healthier and then try to make a push. If you look at our schedule, I mean, we're playing Baylor twice in January. We're playing Texas twice in January. We played Oklahoma.
Five of your
playing
6
all
games.
these away
and
games.
the best teams.
Right. So, I mean, if we can just get through January with a couple more wins and get people a little bit more healthy, I think February we got a chance.
Thanks, Coach.
All right,
Good
Mike.
luck.
Thanks.